finally, after 5 weeks of cold, wet and windy weather, I don't have to yell out the same infamous quote over and over and over again now, because I know we've got Luke and that red multiple unit train. Guess what? Look at the weather outside. It's so nice and warm outside. It's so sunny as well. Thank goodness it's been one of the wettest and one of the coldest Mays on record though. Hopefully we get temperatures up to 21, maybe 22, 23 or 24 degrees Celsius, but I don't think it's going to be as hot as March though, even though I might be totally wrong though, maybe 25. But I gotta tell you what, I'm not going to yell out the very similar sort of infamous quote that I always tend to yell out all the time. And look at that tree there. I wonder what that tree is. It's got those very weird things on the background there. It's that one there though. I'm just pointing to this one here, that dark green tree though. I'm not pointing towards the lime greeny coloured trees on the front part of my house though. But on the background you can see there's a very nice looking, how would you say it, little tree there. We've got a bird flying by though. And look at the skies, man. It looks so clear and blue, so unbroken. And it's so nice to be around at springtime. Maybe not though, because there'll be birds fighting around though. I've seen birds fighting along the way though. You know, birds always fight with each other though, just like what people would do, because obviously it's something to do with their breeding season sort of tenacities or their antics, you know. They pretty much compete for their territories, I believe though. And look at this, the bed's all naked, because obviously when we have a nice and sunny day outside, it's time for a good wash down. Okay, so I won't be sitting at the bed though. But the good news is, look at the office chair. It's moved to one side. I've actually lifted this thing out, and someone's just left a pair of shorts. Well, actually, it's just me. Overall, that's my shorts actually though, and I've just lifted that office chair to make some space. Comfortable in it. Oh. But anyways, I'm going to take a look at some various picked up toys. Ones I didn't review from this week, I suppose. I was going to be doing a morning toy review though, but then when I realised I woke up at least around 10 o'clock, 9 past 10, I actually slept for like maybe 9 hours or even 10 hours. That's damn late for that one, eh? Because I think it's to do with the weather outside there. That cold, wet and windy weather must have made me sleep for a very long time. Whew, what a nightmare. But anyways, we've got some flip-up origami toys, so I might probably kick off with this one here first. It's a, ooh, I think this is something that we had before though, 2 years ago. I've actually made border collies before though, with chickens on it though. Now we've got sheep. Beep, beep, I'm a sheep. I said beep, beep, I'm a sheep. And yes, this is a border collie trio and sheep herd 12 pack. £15, 95. I mean, I love the picture from this though. Love the sheepdogs though. Fancy that. Back of the packaging looks like that. And look at this. We've got a herd of sheep, or a flock of sheep, because they're quite woolly and fluffy though. In the sense that whenever you think of their designs, that's, you know, pretty much the main obvious thing what sheep tend to look like though. And obviously they look like Wooloo from the Pokemon franchise. And based on a Shropshire sheep though, I believe it's a breed from Shropshire. And it looks quite nice. You also get like a black sheep, which has actually got, you know, brown wool though. It's quite, you know, interesting, right? Let's get this out. Make sure the sheep don't trespass through the train tracks. Ah, what a nice, beautiful sight to see. Some sheep. We actually haven't made any flip-up toys. Literally based on sheep. And this is my, I'll just say it, first time I'm including sheep though. And I've got to tell you, it looks very, very nice though. You know, I'm going to take a look at every sheep though. Oh, sorry. Oi, bad sheep though. You've just attacked my camera though. No, it's just a normal sheep. It's got a very nice, cute set of pair of eyes there. Actually, pair of eyes actually though. Why did I say pair of eyes though? They're not pear-shaped, eh? Get it though. But it's got pink noses though. Nice, cute smile there, and very, very nice big eyes as well, which makes this sheep quite attractive, eh? I think they're called ewes. That's pretty much what a female sheep is supposed to have. And look at this. It says regular Shropshire because it's just plain white, except for the face. Yeah, sheep with a bloody anus. Because the writing of regular Shropshire, in fact all of the sheep have got red writing on them. Well, I didn't say red riding hood though, but there you go, there's another one of these here. Sheep mooning with its bloody anus again, without even getting too cringy and vulgar for today's stupid YouTube. There you go. I love the back tail there. It looks quite nice and very, very obvious though for what a sheep would look like though. I think to me these guys remind me of the Suffolk sheep breed. I might make another product with different sheep products though. Kind of looks like Shaun the Sheep though, but with Pokemon in it though. That being Wooloo though from, you know Wooloo from Sword and Shield, that's what reminded me of though. Quite nice though. I love the design on that one though. It's pretty much a lot more cuter than Marip though. Although that being said, Marip is quite a good old sheep Pokemon though. Yeah, this one here's got like small... Oh no! That was not meant to happen though. That sheep should have never trespassed, well let's just say, through the Tony tracks though. But it looks quite nice though. Yeah, it looks fairly interesting, that sheep. Well, obviously, sheep isn't just one animal, it can be loads of animals. It's a little bit like deer. Okay, so when you have one or two deer, deer is deer. When you have one or two pairs of sheep, that's just sheep. Sheep is just sheep. You don't say the word sheeps, unless if you're doing a pun like champion sheeps. How cool is that one, eh? Fancy that. The reason why I made loads and loads of sheep though is because I'm sort of thinking, I kind of feel like, because I haven't made loads and loads of sheep products though, and for the fact that I must have been eating lamb chops during like, well let's just say, this year's winter. Okay, so because I had lamb chops recently though, I might probably make more and more sheep products. How about that one, eh? I'm pretty sure these guys are bred for their wool. That's what they always do though. I'm pretty sure they're pretty nice though actually though. And this is actually quite nice. It's a black sheep but with brown wool on it though. And yes, it's actually true though. If you look closely on the black sheep, they've actually got brown wool. Quite interesting, eh? But the skins, I think when you shear them off though, they actually end up looking black and naked. And look at this one here, look at that. It says, congratulations! You found this special Shropshire. You found this special Shropshire, that's what it says though. Because, you know, it's quite nice whenever I see this nice looking brown sheep though. Looks very, very special looking though. And here's the border collies. I might take a look at one later on because I'm going to take a look at this sheep though. I'm pretty sure they're bred for their wool. Pretty much sheared off for the summer to keep themselves cool. And I think when they eat loads and loads of grass, they grow more and more wool. And not only that, I think sheep are also bred for their meat as well, which is called lamb or mutton. Very, very nice. But brilliant, isn't it, eh? Let me just try and take a look at these border collies next. Because that's what these guys are like, though, eh? Ooh, that looks pretty nice, eh? That's what a typical sheepdog would look like, though. Might try and make more dog products, though. That'd be really cool, eh? And a few cat products as well, eh? It looks quite cool, eh? Lovely tail as well, though. I love the fact it's a border collie. It's got a nose like that. It's got a pair of brown eyes. Okay, it doesn't look too bad, eh? And if I take a look at the body, it says border collie. I don't think you can see it. Oh, a dog's taking a pee, though, next to the train track, without even trespassing through it. Otherwise, well, you have chosen death. Or he has chosen death, though. There's another one of those border collies there. I'm just struggling to show you the names there because that train is taking over the video there. It's got the same eyes. Sometimes these models have got like overpainting, as I'm not seeing here. Definitely got the name on there. I'm not sure if you can see the word border collie in it, eh? Now let's look at this one here. Looks like this one is not really that painted that well though. Perhaps for the fact that I can see a lot of white in it though. Looks like the muzzle is I'll probably say it's a bit overpainted there because I can see a bit of grey there, which is actually coming from the black fox hit marker of the pen there. Yes, once again, they all share the same name of border collie, and the best thing you can do is that you can put it up as a setting so that the collies can surround for, you know, they can literally help the sheep to get them moving on where they want to go. That's quite a nice scene, eh? A pack of border collies. Man, that would be very, very nice. I think I've seen other breeds of herding dogs, so it's not only just border collies and German shepherds. There's also, I'm pretty sure, I think I've also heard of other breeds though, like the New Zealand Hunter-White dog, the Pyrenees Mountain Dog, Myanmar Sheepdogs. I think Myanmar Sheepdogs, they were very well known for, there was that one famous Australian film. Oh, was it called Oddball? Was it the one that helped the penguins in Australia, the little penguins though. I remember that one moment though, the little penguins in Australia though. That film, Oddball. It's quite a good film actually though. It's one of Australia's best films. But there you go. Oh no, Lucas. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Lucas. Well, I've just helped him get back on the tracks there because he was derailed. Maybe those tracks have been kinking and buckling for the fact it's quite a nice sunny day outside. But I don't know how hot it will get there because March has been pretty much hotter than what April and May has been serving up to. Okay, you guys are done. Good doggies and good sheepies without being too sheepish. Sorry for the pun. But I'm just going to go ahead and crack these guys up without being too rough. That's another good pun, eh? That was just me barking though. That was quite a weird pun, eh? Okay, this put it here. Gone doggone too good, eh? So, what we're gonna do next, I'm just gonna throw right there. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. I'm actually planning to build something there. Look at this. This flip-flap TikTok bag actually has got a lot of paper fries there. Or French fries or chips. They're not potato chips, they're just paper fries there. That's weird, eh? It's like a bag of McDonald's fries or KFC fries or Burger King fries. Okay, I'll stop there. Okay, let me move on to something else there. Let me move on to some flip-flap dinosaur toys. And I might go ahead and show you this. Okay, it's called the Protoceratops Colony Nest Defense versus Velociraptors 12 pack. And it costs about £16, which is not a bad price there. There's the back of the packaging there. And as you can see, look at that, the Shieldons over there. Actually, whenever I think of these guys, they look like Shieldon from the Pokemon franchise. Look at that, there's a Velociraptor being, well, let's just say, mobbed by, well, let's just say a herd of Protoceratops. There's a couple of eggs here. They look like Yoshi's eggs from Super Mario Brothers, or it could be the Pokemon eggs. How cool is that one, eh? Brings back memories whenever I look at things like that one, eh? There you go. There you go. That looks quite nice. £16. And I'm just going to go ahead and unpack this. Let's see what we get. And it looks quite nice though. There's a box here. In fact, there's a couple of boxes here, right? This is looking nice, right? And we also get a pair of Velociraptors here. Very, very nice in colour, eh? They've all got names in the bottom there. Velociraptor. That's the noise that they will obviously make at freaking Jurassic Park. And Jurassic World for that matter, eh? I might show you both of these, eh? I've designed those because they're literally based on Dracozolt from the Pokemon franchise and Sword and Shield. Perhaps these guys are pretty much designed after these two dinosaurian Pokemon. This one pretty much has got the colours of what Dracozolt's butt looks like there from Sword and Shield. It's got green, dark green, red and pink. And I would have made it a lot more female looking, if it had eyelashes there. It would have been a lot more appropriate for that one, Pardon me, I've just burped, And I've got to tell you what, this is so much better reviewing toys like this in a day like this rather than a day which is chucking down there with rain. Actually, there's another Velociraptor here. It's got a combination of yellow and brown. This looks very, very cool, And if I turn it to the other side here, it looks quite nice. All of them have got chompy jaw actions, like most dinosaur toys would normally have, And it's pretty nice, And actually, it's the Velociraptors. It's only the Velociraptors that get the chompy jaw actions, which is pretty much a bit weird though, because I would love to see the Protoceratops having the, how do you say that? Well, actually, it's a bit of a misconception though, because I've actually noticed there's an error here. The Protoceratopsian dinosaurs, they actually don't have chompy jaws. They actually have beaks in them though. I've actually noticed that I've made a mistake though. Might try and change the packaging. Look at that, it says all chompy jaw actions. I should change this. It's only the Velociraptors that only make those sort of actions there, I believe, Quite weird. It's got spots on each side of the leg here. On this female Velociraptor. Maybe it's female for the fact it's pink, stereotypically, or not though, And I'm just going to show you the Protoceratopsians next. For the fact they all look very similar to the other set I've looked at with the Triceratops dinosaur I had to look at before. I might try and make more Triceratops dinosaurs maybe in the future, but maybe this could be my last time looking at dinosaur toys. Maybe I'm not that finished, but yeah, that actually looks... Oh, sorry, just toppling them over, Whoa. And obviously, as we all know, compared to other ceratopsian dinosaurs, they don't have horns, but Protoceratops, if you look closely, they've got a front bump. They've got a small bump on the front of its nose. And once again, they've got a parrot beak, which makes them quite nice, Got a shield on the back there of where the eyes are, because of the fact they're pretty much what they're like, And they all say Protoceratops. I've just checked all of the dinosaurs, because some of the people saying, oh, you didn't put or show the names of that one, But anyways, I'm just going to show you all the names, like so. Yep, they've all got their names and their anuses. I'm trying to be very careful what I'm saying here. But, lovely bum. Alright, and I'm just going to show you the nest. Oh, sorry, I've just opened the lid though of this boxy nest. Hopefully the foxes won't come in and eat this, or the raptors, as I'm talking of dinosaurs. And I'm just going to open this one up. Look at that, you get a couple of nests here, and inside you get a quadro of eggs. So there's 4 eggs here, and I might show you the eggs. And sorry about my hand though, my hands have been dry, filled with eczema though, for the fact I've been washing my hands too hard, Hold up, I think Lucas did well there, but I love the spots on those eggs, which makes them very, very nice. And that's what they will look like on the other side, But I need to come in and save Luke, because he's actually derailed though. Hopefully this video isn't going to go AWOL though, or pretty much gone wrong, I'm just going to re-rail Luke though. Is he just derailed though? Or maybe that boxcar and that flatbed wagon. Come on, stop derailing, Luke, stop derailing. Oh, fact you notice that this layout here, if you actually didn't realise this, I've actually got one of the rarest pieces of tiny tractor, and it's one of those ones I don't often use. You can actually use this. Some of these parts, though, there's like a lever here, it's broken already though, for the fact it's made out of plastic though. Old plastic of course though. You can make the train stop, and you can make the train go. See that little yellow lever there? It's like you're making the train stop at a station, or maybe not though, and then you make it depart though, which is quite nice, But anyways, quite a nice setting if you want to do a setting where the dinosaurs try and attack the nest, of where the Protoceratops tend to breed though, which is quite nice obviously, Very, very nice. And I'm pretty sure that maybe dinosaurs can breed in colonies and whatnot though. This is quite a very nice setting. It's actually quite clever, putting up a couple of nests for the Protoceratopsian dinosaurs to living together, and whatnot there, And I've just made a couple of nests because, well, dinosaurs just don't have to live in the same nest together, Maybe I should make another dinosaur product where it could just lay its eggs, and all of a sudden there's loads of eggs here, And very, very nice. I'm just gonna go ahead, and just pack this, and let's see what we have. Oh, there we go. Very, very nice. And let me just throw on top of the paper fries. Whoa! It just went straight through the office chair. That was bad of me, Bad throwing, Okay, moving right along. I'm going to pick up another dinosaur themed product. It's this one here. And it's one of the other asks for dinosaurs, the North American Tank Armored Dinosaur Species Herd 12 pack. It costs about £18.95, so that's pretty expensive. Now, I definitely say it has to do with the cold, wet and windy weather that we had in the UK though, so that's why these products have been pretty much expensive than usual, I would say. And there's a bit of a Pokemon aspect going on here. This one looks like Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur with those colours here. That's very weird though, seeing that dinosaur, in those colours, Strange, isn't it, And we've also got one that looks green looking. We've got that dinosaur there in that colour, I've also got another one there that looks like Blastoise or Dreadnought from Pokemon Sword and Shield, or Pokemon Red and Blue if you're playing in different games and whatnot, It's got another green one, And I've also got well, let's just say that is pretty much a red one with orange in it though, and we've also got a red and yellow one. It's quite interesting. They're quite nice looking dinosaurs, eh? And all of these guys have chompy jaw actions, eh, which is very, very nice. This product took so long and forever to be made, eh, which is very, very interesting, eh? Ooh, I actually noticed that one of the dinosaurs looks like Shrek. Oh, look at that! Look at this. Somebody that... Okay, I'm not gonna sing All Star. I ain't the sharpest tool in this shit. Oh, God. This dinosaur looks like Shrek! Oh, God! This dinosaur looks like Shrek! Oh, God! Well, I've just looked at the computer clock. I've noticed I've got 9 seconds left, though, but I'm just gonna carry on. But this dinosaur looks like Shrek! Look at the colours. It does look like Shrek. Or it could be Yoda. From Star Wars, eh? I mean, that's so weird. I mean, I love the spikes on the sides. It's supposed to be spikes on the sides of this dinosaur, eh? It's got like a turtle shell in it. That's what these dinosaurs are supposed to be like, though. And it's a Nodosaurus. For the fact, I might show you the other Nodosaurus dinosaurs, eh? It's got a nice, attractive looking eye, which looks big, eh? Sadly, it doesn't stand that well, but that's quite nice. There's another one of those Nodosaurus dinosaur toys here. I think all of them have got names, as I've already looked at them before, eh? This one's like a Squirtle or Dreadnought like coloured dinosaur that we saw earlier though. And here is the Pokemon coloured one, which looks like Venusaur, Bulbasaur or Ivysaur looking, eh? With those eyes and the scales and the colorization on it, eh? And also the spikes as well. Looks quite nice, eh? Giving a bit of a Pokemon vibe into it, eh? And now I've also got another one which looks like Torterra, also from Pokemon. That looks quite nice, eh? Very nice. And I've got to tell you what, it looks super, super awesome seeing those Nodosauruses, which look chronically amazing, eh? And I might also show the other dinosaurs here that I've also made. I'm not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure these guys here are Ankylosauruses, or Ankylosaurus. I'm pretty sure that's what you call it, Ankylosaurus or Ankylosaurus. That's another dinosaur I might probably make there. I might try and make another Ankylosaurus product, eh? And it's all yellow, it's got a bit of a fire detailing on it though. It looks quite nice. There's nothing on the front, but it's got a name, like so. I would have put licensing info on it, eh? And this one here is another Ankylosaurus. It's got like black and green with brown it together, eh? With grey spikes together. It looks quite nice and colourful, eh? This dinosaur is quite attractive, you know, eh? I mean, oh man. And I've got to tell you what, it looks quite nice. And I've also got another Ankylosaurus. And it's quite weird. Some of the models can be long or short, depending on how I folded them, eh? This is also another Ankylosaurus, eh? I've just looked at the name on it, though. Already, though. It's quite a nice colour in that one, eh? And I've also got, like, this one here. This is also an Ankylosaurus. This green and dark green looking Ankylosaurus dinosaur, eh? It looks quite cool, eh? And obviously I love the fact it's got that club at the back there, which helps to... I mean, these guys are slow moving. I know these dinosaurs are slow moving, but they're actually very nice for the fact that whenever I think of dinosaurs like Ankylosaurus and Euophocephalus, which is like a miniature version of Ankylosaurus... Oh wow, they've got... Jeez, they've got yellow eyes, though, for some strange reason, eh? These guys, they look very, very nice. There's a purple one here. And we've also got a couple of those pinky, reddish, orangey, sort of arid-like colours on those dinosaurs, eh? And I think Euophocephalus and Ankylosaurus have got those clubs at the back though. It's very nice to protect against predators, eh? It's quite strange, this one's standing in a very weird way. I think I've made a bit of a mess. Uh-oh, looks like I've got a bit of a Nodosaurus accent going on, eh? But these guys look quite nice though. Ankylosaurus and Euophocephalus, that one just made almost a bit of an accent. And I love the fact we're getting different dinosaurs, eh? That's Ankylosaurus. And those ones there are the Euophocephuluses. Very, very nice. I love these clubs at the back, even though they're slow moving, they're very defensive turtle-like dinosaurs. I love them. And I've got to tell you, I think we might get into the part where I feel like I had enough of seagulls after looking at all those dinosaurs, eh? Because, you know, dinosaurs just help me to, you know, it's quite strange though. I'm just doing them just to make sure I'm occupied without getting bored, eh? Okay, this photo is done. Perfect! It just went straight over there, eh? Okay, moving right along, I'm just going to go towards the Tyrannosaurus Rex product, eh? It's a family and juvenile trio 5-pack. It costs about £9.95. That's strange. These guys also kind of remind me of Gorgosaurus and Cryolophosaurus. Looks quite nice, eh? Let's take a look at the back there. It looks quite nice though, these dinosaurs, eh? You know, I really love the designs of what these dinosaurs are like, eh? Looks quite cool, eh? And they're based on Tyrannosaurus Rex dinosaurs, eh? I love the fact we've got these guys here, and yes, those have short necks are juveniles, others have longer necks, more pronounced. And there you go, they've got 3D heads. Very, very nice, I have to say, eh? Very, very nice. And I'm kind of thinking, why does Tyrannosaurus Rex ever gets the attention, the center of attention? Yes, the center of attention of getting 3D heads. That's something I really don't understand why. But nevertheless, we've got those Tyrannosaurus Rexes. We've got 3 of these juveniles, which look brown and bold, but also brash looking as well. These guys, they look like Tyrant and Tyrantrum from the Pokemon games. I believe it's X and Y. Very similar to that Amargasaurus dinosaur that I've made before, eh? Looks like these guys, I've seen far much better days, eh? They're having top of the sand, eh? And, yeah, it actually looks quite nice, though, these dinosaurs, eh? Apart from the fact that they just stand in a very weird and rough way, eh? There's another one there. I think all of them just say the word Tyrannosaurus Rex. I'm not going to go all of these dinosaurs, eh? Because well, it's going to take pretty much a long, long time, eh? Yeah, it looks like some of these dinosaurs aren't that bad. Obviously, I mean, aren't that detailed correctly there, but they're not always that bad, those sorts of dinosaurs, eh? Wow, this one's, I'm actually having trouble to stand that guy up, eh? How does it look? Wow, it looks pretty spiffo looking, eh? It looks very nice, I think, it's probably the way they've been packaged inside those envelopes. I'm pretty sure those 3D-headed dinosaurs, I think they have trouble standing up nicely there. Maybe it's for the fact in the way I've just packed them and whatnot, I don't know. It looks quite nice though. I love the detailing on those dinosaurs, even though there's not much painting going on here. It looks like a bit of underpainting, as I could just see with those felt tip pens and you know, pencils and whatnot. Here's what we have. I think we've got a female and a male one here. I think the blue one's male and the red one's female, for the fact. And this one here's got eyelashes. If I look closely, there's actually got a couple of eyelashes there. Can you see them? I'm pretty sure they've got eyelashes there. Same with the other side as well. That looks pretty cool as well though. The camera isn't that great there at focusing now, but maybe it is. I'll tell you what, it doesn't look too bad. Whenever I focus at different things though, it looks quite cool. I love the patterns as well on the head there, orange and red as well, with that 3D looking head and the snout as well, with those nostrils at the front. And we've also got the male one here, which is blue. And if I try and stretch his 3D head though, wow, look at that one, eh? He looks super different, eh? He looks so attractive and blue looking as well. It's like the shiny Tyrantrum in those games, eh? Very cool. Well, you have your say. Because obviously, I can tell Pokemon has got a huge community, but there's also a lot of people who have different or various different opinions. So it looks like this juvenile Tyrannosaurus Rex looks like it's missing some brown detailings on its legs though. Maybe I should have worked at these ones before I've made that video, eh? But these guys look good, eh? Those Tyrannosaurus Rexes. Okay, that's very, very nice. I'm just going to pack them inside. In you go. And I have to say, eh, that looks super, super cool. And where do I want to throw? Maybe right on top. Oh, I don't know where it landed though. Oh well. I think I should just... I'll do that after I've made this video, eh? But let's get into... Oh my god, I'm just going to go ahead and take a look at all those Seagull products though. Oh my goodness me. All I'm seeing is there's more of those Seagull toys, and guess what? They just never stop and just being too common. I have no idea why these guys are just absolutely too common though, but the ones I'm going to take a look at are all of the flip-flop origami flapping bird toys seagulls though, particularly the herring gulls though. And what's quite strange is that all these products are herring gulls, but there's no lesser blackbacks. Once again, I have no idea why, but there you go. This is a wintering herring gulls family and fledgling dual Independence Dream at Seashore 12-pack. It costs about £18.95. There's the back of the packaging here, which looks like that. And they've got 6 fish, and we've got 6 flapping birds. It's just the same, you know, pretty much the same packaging for these guys, eh? Oh my god, eh? It's pretty much too much, eh? Looking at those guys, eh? And where's the other fish as well? It's just the same, isn't it, eh? But there's actually something quite different with the second winterers as well. Maybe the other birds are third winterers as well. They look quite nice when I flap these guys, eh? There you go, wintering herring gull. Okay, I mean, what's your thoughts on these guys? Should I just stop making some more of these guys, eh? It's getting too much of these. Very weird, eh? And let's take a look at those ones there. Third winter herring gulls. I'll move the camera towards here because I think it's a lot much more better to prevent myself from getting distracted from that train. The red multiple unit one, the E253 Nico series train. This one here is a first winter because obviously I can tell it's a first winter for the fact that there's no, well, grey streakings on the wings though. No grey streakings for the fact it's not like a transitional plumage though, like the second winter has. You know, the second winter actually has grey in it though, which is very, very different though. And I've realised it very carefully though. If you look closely in the second winter, you can see there's quite a lot of grey into it though. There's a whole bunch of grey being added on the top of the brown though, which is quite interesting for a colour combination, hey? The other thing I actually didn't realise was that the third winter herring gulls actually have pink instead of, you know, cream or tan or beige, which is something I didn't realise. I wonder why about these sort of colours. I'm kind of feeling like, wow, why would these guys would be at this kind of colour, which makes me feel puzzled. But yet again, they look quite nice, brown and grey. I don't know, I just feel like that these guys are a very nice looking colour, eh? And then I'm just going to grab the fishies next, because overall I'm just looking at various different species of fish. That could be mackerel though, because I can tell for the fact that there's no yellows on each side though. Same with this one here, that's also mackerel, but I can't see any black stripe detailing though, like the other one, eh? But these guys here, these two here are pilchard. Okay, so for the fact that they're pretty much based on European pilchard. Same with this one here. Okay, so pilchard or sardine, like these guys here. I think they're more likely based on the sardines that you find in the Indo-Pacific Ocean. So same with this one here, because I can tell they're based on Wishy-Washy from Pokemon Sun and Moon. What's up with Wishy-Washy making the most appearances out of any Pokemon alongside with Wingull? Too much, eh? Very, very much, eh? Oh, goodness me, I feel like I should just stop getting into Pokemon though and just move on to something else. But overall, it's going to be quite interesting, eh? Whenever I take a look at other Seagull products. Okay, done and dusted for that one, eh? Okay, let me just move on to this one here. This one, of course, is called the Early Spring Herring Gull Flock at Seashore and Washed Up Sardines 12-pack, £13.95. Can you see it? I'll say. Very, very nice. And there's the back of the packaging, which looks like that. And all of the fishies are pretty much based on sardines, but I can't see any information about the fish, which is pretty sad though. Maybe there is. And yeah, I should actually put that up though. I'm just going to go ahead and take a look at that. Maybe I should try and put it up there when I come back and, you know, after making this video and whatnot though, eh? Pretty much missing. Okay, here are the sardines though. Are you happy about that? It's pretty much, hang on, do we have 5 or... Oh wait, we've got 6 of these. Yep, just seen too many of those sardines. I'm not going to go over them, mate. Overall, we've got like a, hang on a minute. Hang on. This one here hasn't... That's weird. That is strange. That is very unfinished. I've actually noticed that this one here actually hasn't been finished. I believe it's a second winter or first winter. It's missing the brown. Hang on, the hump isn't that brown. It's actually white. I mean, why in the flipping heck are we getting these constant errors? I don't know why. I might come back and do that though after I've made this video, because I think my table is actually getting way too messy and crowded though, and I have to move various different stuff along the way though because of the fact that yes, it's just way too much though, and I don't have that much space as well though. There's the third. I think that's third winter. Yes, I think that's third winter if I can take a look at this one carefully though. For the fact that yeah, looks quite nice though, and also look at that. That's what a third winter herringull should have though. Just a nice creamy tan, peachy sort of colorization on the beak though, which is kind of what I would normally see with herringulls like that. Much better, right? And they've got grey streakings amongst the brown on the top of the wings. Quite nice, eh? And we've got this here third winter herringull. Very cool indeed. And we're going to take a look at the are these adults? Overall, yes, they are adults though, because I can get confused with the subadults. Yep, just your typical adult herringgulls. I think we've just seen so much of it though. And there you go, that's what we have, the winter herringgull. And we've also got the sub-adult herringgulls as well. Pretty much a lot though, right? There you go, there's the name here, sub-adult herringgull. Same with this one here. It's pretty much a lot of these guys. Wow, I don't know why there's so many of these guys here around there. They're just way too common, way too abundant and whatnot, and it's fairly too much though. Really annoying. But overall, let's just hope this trilogy can get through the seagulls though, amongst the herringgulls though. Pretty too much though, I might try and come back and probably put this on the top of the table because I might try and rework on that one, of the packaging and whatnot there, right? And I think the next product I might take a look at is maybe this one here. 1 alpha dominant third winter herringull versus second winter herringull flock at Marine Lake 12 pack. There's the back of the packaging here. I'm pretty sure that's what a third winter herringull looks like though, going by the colour of the beak though. Once again, very nice. Remembering that this is what they would normally look like though, and you can tell they're second winters because they've got like grey streakings on the top of the packaging there, and the wings there, sitting right on top together though, with brown and grey. There we go, coming for the unpacking. And we've got some sea basses here. Don't you think sea basses and sardines have got to be one of the laziest fishies I've ever made in the Fifth Up universe, eh? Pretty much way too much, eh? And it looks like the faces are quite distorted. That's weird, eh? Often when I tend to show different Fifth Up products, we've got like, you know, with, you know, pretty much different molds and stuff like that. It's quite weird, eh? Whenever I try and make Fifth Up products which have got like the same animal though, but I don't often show content like that in one video though. It's pretty much way too much, eh? And there's another one there as well. Nice faces. Can't see that one, eh? And then we've got the third winter, which looks like this. And it's got the same beak colour though, remembering that's the same. And there you go, there's what it looks like, eh? And what's quite strange is that this bird here looks like it's fully brown, eh? Except for the tail. And actually the tail is actually quite a bit darker than the second winter herringgulls. I don't know why. But it does have the same wing detailing there, which is fairly nice, eh? Can you see that one, eh? And we've also got some second winter herringgulls. Flap, 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 flap. And I gotta tell you what, this looks really awesome. There's what we have. And overall we're getting just pretty much the same. And it's quite funny though, some of these birds I've just made there have got like streaks though, which pretty much makes the bird quite very weird though, in terms of the detailings and whatnot though. They look quite, how would you say it, pretty weird in colour contrasts and colour combinations. And sometimes whenever I make these birds, I often see like pencil lines on where the pencils tend to end up though. Very cool, eh? Very, very cool. Maybe not though, maybe it is cool. Well, obviously it's cool, and actually, I think I made this product before though, for the fact that this is based on somewhere in Eastbourne. I think there's a marine lake in Eastbourne. I'm not sure if I've got the name correctly though. I might be if I'm totally wrong. Maybe it's Princess Park in Eastbourne. But there you go, that product is done now. Obviously, I think marine lakes tend to hold a lot of fish, I believe. But there you go. It's pretty much done. We've got 2 more of these. Let me take a look at this next one here first, which is called the third wintering and subadults pre-breeding and herring gulls feeding. Oh, that's strange. Subadult herring gulls pre-breeding and feeding transitional flock 12 pack. Sorry to confuse you there if I said it in the wrong way there. There you go. That's what it would look like, eh? And we've got some. Oh wow, that's very nice. We've got some Norway lobsters, and we've also got some shrimp or prawns. They're just paper models actually, they're not real ones. So yes, this product here is called the third wintering and subadult herring gulls pre-breeding and feeding transitional flock 12 pack. Yay, I think I've read that one correctly, eh? I think that first attempt of just saying it wasn't that good, eh? Okay, there's nothing here. And that looks quite nice though. We've got a nice, I think this is like a transitional period from like, you know, December to January though, by the looks of those herring gulls. And what's quite strange is that it's actually missing the silvery grey, no, let's just say the pale silvery grey back detailing on it there. So I'm just smudging it there, just to give it this appearance there. It was white earlier on, so that's one mistake. I didn't realise that occurred to me, eh? I thought everything was all 100% complete. But yes, there's some mistakes here that have to be found, eh? Or that have to be solved. And obviously the third winter herring gulls, because I can tell by the detailings and whatnot though. And what's quite strange is that the brown detailing on these birds, well actually it's had lighter. Although with the fact, once again, they just share the same dark tails, eh? Much darker tails than the first and the second winter birds. And there you go, this is a wintering subadult herring gull, which looks like that. I'm pretty sure that the third summer lesser blackback herring gulls tend to have much whiter tails than the wintering ones, I believe, and this one here as well, getting the same detailings. And also, one thing I've also didn't realise is that once again, they've got a combination of brown and grey detailings as well, which makes them very, very nice. And we've also got a trio of shrimp, or prawns, we're going to call them, krill. I think shrimp and prawns might be a lot more appropriate there, because, well, krill, we don't often eat those. Maybe we do eat krill. Quite confusing on how to tell the difference between those three different similar crustaceans, which look like that. Okay, but the ones I'm actually quite intrigued though are the lobsters, and obviously these are Norway lobsters. They've got like a very weird red distorted eye though, which looks quite weird, eh? Very, very weird. Okay, so it's got a very strange looking tail though, well, which looks like a fish though, obviously. Same with this one here. You know, these guys are so cool and very nice to look at, eh? Very interesting indeed, eh? And you know what? That's very cool. And yes, that looks pretty awesome, eh? I'm just gonna put these seagulls away there, or well, yes, herring gulls are pretty much the archetypal British seagull that we often see at the seaside, or any other areas that you see on the coast and whatnot. And I'm just gonna put this product away, eh? There we go, onto the top. Oh, I think it made it right there on top of the box where I used to play the hex bugs and whatnot there, you know, the little hex bugs. Oh no, I think I've left the little prawn there. I might have to put it away somewhere else. I might have to go ahead and retrieve that one, eh? That wasn't good. That wasn't good at all, eh? And I've actually noticed that, oh yes, I've actually realised that there's actually quite a few products. I'd like to know what the Transitional books and the other product has actually drifted to that section here. Okay, so I'm just crossing through the bed without, you know, seeing myself there. And okay, that wasn't very nice of me, eh? Wasn't very nice at all, eh? So I'm just gonna do it again. Okay, let's do another launch. 3, 2, 1, and fire! Oh, that's weird, eh? I think it just went over there. The same location, I believe. Okay, moving on along. We've got this one here. It's the Flip Up Origami Flapping Birds British Wildlife Collection. Ooh, we've got like an octopus here. Let's just hope if it's true. Third wintering herring gulls and early winter shore fishing and feeding frenzy with giant common octopus Brawl 12 pack, £14.95. I think I rarely ever make octopuses for the fact that they're quite very complex creatures, eh? Maybe I should make more octopuses. like what I did with the animation I did with the Octopus animation I did before, eh? Remember when I did the Octopus animation I did before, eh? With the silver gull being killed by the octopus. We've got some oysters here. Pretty much the first time I've never thought of oysters like that being made, eh? There you go. It looks quite nice, eh? And I'm just going to go ahead and unpack this and see what we have. We've got some third winter herring gulls there. I think these are called third winters, eh? I think what's also missing with those guys, eh? I think they're close to sub-adult mode. I think it's okay for the fact they're pretty much based on herring gulls which are on their sub-adult transitional periods in January and February and March. Maybe April or May, I can't tell, eh? But that looks quite nice, eh? Very beautiful, eh? I think it's probably to do with the fact that these guys have different forms, and they take like 5 years to complete, though, or 4 years, though. Pretty much 4 or 5 years to get into their adult plumage, which is pretty much similar and whatnot, though. Once again, we've got the same wing patterns there. I'm also checking that the hump part of the bird doesn't have any white in it, though. If it does have white in it, that's an error, or a complete and utter fail. Okay, we've got some fishies there, so we've got, like, you know, 3 of those mackerels. I believe they're mackerels. Let me just take a look at the back of the packaging now. Oh, they're actually based on herrings. Sorry, I didn't realise that. These guys are based on herrings, and hence the name. Herring gulls tend to eat herrings. But that's actually a bit of a misowning name, because herring gulls can eat anything but just herrings, though. Well, everything. And they're not very picky. They're actually very, very generous. And obviously these guys are like jacks at the trade. Here's one of the oysters, which look like that. Okay, so that's very nice. I love the 2 oysters with their halves being cut off there. It looks quite nice. I could check every single thing I can just take a look at as I'm making this video. And here is the great big octopus, Octopus! Oh yes, I'm gonna show you what it looks like, eh? Looks like we've just released a Kraken. Looks quite cool, eh? Reminds me a bit of a Cthulhu kind of theme, eh? With that octopus. Well, you know, I love the tentacles and the suckers on the, just say on the front. Maybe this thing could be its mouth, where you can make it eat prey and whatnot, eh? I've actually seen a video in southern Spain where a seagull has been eaten off. I think it was a black-headed gull. And there was another video in Australia where there was another octopus eating a seagull. I think they normally go for the small ones. Okay, so that's a very, very nice one. Got those weird eyes in the front here as well. Okay, it looks very, very cool, eh, for an octopus, eh? Once again, it's got 8 legs. That's what octopuses tend to have. That's very nice. Actually, that's super, super cool. I've never ever thought of making an octopus. I've rarely ever made octopuses like this before, eh? But that is so cool, eh? That is really, really awesome. I have never ever thought of making octopuses like that, though, but this is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful model, eh? Okay, so it's done and dusted. Okay, I'm just going to take a look at this one here, which might be our last one, though, but not, because this one I feel like I've been into Forge Mill Lake just to see some lapwings and oyster catchers, and yesterday I just heard some seagulls, though, both the herring and the lesser blackbacks calling, though, and they were also laughing as well. But yes, we've got 3 of those juvenile herring gulls. We've also got 2 adults as well, and they look quite nice. It's adults and juvenile trio of herring gulls family 5-pack, though. They're swimming, £10.95, and I'm just going to unpack this. They're all in their swimming poses, as I've just had a look at these guys, eh? And yes, they look very, very similar. Okay, that's what it normally look like, though. There's the name herring gull. Same with this one here as well. Yeah, I've actually noticed it's not too bad. Even though they look quite scribbly, that's what they're meant to look like. There you go. I think it's a juvenile, or is it? Oh, it's a second winter herring gull. Maybe it's based in February or March, depending on which time of the year I'm talking about. There's the other one as well. And there's also another one as well, which looks like that. Okay, so these guys don't look too bad, and that was pretty fast, wasn't it, I've got a funny feeling their eyes look quite weird, and it's just the same product, same sort of, I would just say, product type as I'm making this video, because I did the other herring girls. I did there was a 12-pack of the adults and the 5-pack, and I also did the juveniles as well. Oh no! Oh no! Luke is derailed. Okay, it's back on track. He's running quite sluggish though, for the fact I must have been running before I made this video today. Okay, last but by no means least is this one here. It is a wow! Once again, got black-headed gulls, but they're in their swimming plumage. Oh, sorry, summer plumage though, and they're swimming. £13.95. Is it 13 an unlucky number? Oh yes. It's an inland. Oh, sorry, pardon me though. It's an inland adult breeding black-headed gull swimming and fishing feeding frenzy 12-pack. I think the only thing I want to see is the Flappy Birds version of those toys, eh? So there's the back of the packaging there. Ooh, get ready to suffer a bit of arachnophobia because we've got a diving bell on spider. We've also got like a diving beetle and some Magikarps, Magikarps. And this product also has a dragonfly. How cool was that? I think it's actually a damselfly. Maybe I should make more than one dragonfly though. And then have a couple of dragonflies. That'd be very, very nice, eh? At the come. And before I take a look at the little critters inside, let me take a look at the black-headed gulls there. They look quite nice, eh? And as I was making some of these bird products though, sometimes the heads can look a bit, I'll just say dorky though. But these guys, they've got a very nice looking red bill at the front though. Nice forward-facing C shape as well. And some of these products, I've actually noticed one of them, I might try and show this one later today because this one's quite special though. There you go, they all say the name black-headed gull. Okay, that's what they all say, eh? Same with this one here. That one there is also a black-headed gull. My goodness me, crockies, as this video heads towards the afternoon, I can tell what this video is getting pretty fast. Well, I'm sorry if this video might be rough and ready though, but at least it's not as rough and ready than what we had before, eh? And let me just show you this one here, because this one's quite peculiar though, because I made a bit of an accident with this bird here, and there was a bit of a rip. There was quite a bit of ripping on this packaging though. I've actually noticed that there's actually a sticker inside this toy here, because obviously I was literally pressing the pencil a bit too hard and all of a sudden, poof, there was a rip somewhere there, but I just can't find it anywhere though, but nevertheless, it's quite a nice toy, eh, of those black-headed gulls. And to basically finish this video up there, we've got some carp, and we've also got a spooky spider as well. It's pretty weird, eh? And we'll take a look at the Magikarp first, eh? We've got a common carp. I think that's what they would normally look like. Maybe it's the wrong shade of green. Should have chose dark green for that one, eh? Or camouflage green. Whatever. And this is a golden carp. Okay, looking a bit distorted there with that face. This one here is a Magikarp. Quite nice, eh? That typical looking Magikarp coloured carp. Also got a damselfly or dragonfly. This is definitely my first time I've made this, eh? This is quite nice, eh? And dragonflies, as we all know, is one of the most prehistoric insects ever created, though, on Earth. And the fact these guys even made it to the dinosaur isle, though. Pretty nice, eh? Love seeing those guys, eh? They're pretty much living fossils of today, eh? In fact, there's quite a lot of species of dragonflies. But this one here is the common blue damselfly. How cool is that one, eh? And we've also got a diving beetle. Okay, which looks very, very cool. Hopefully I won't get a power cut as I'm making this video, eh? Got very weird, evil looking eyes. I don't know why, it looks like a spider. But, speaking of spiders, this is a spider. And you know why? Because it's got red eyes in the front there. I'm not sure if you can see those red eyes in the front there. Maybe the camera might be a bit distorted though. And if you're suffering from arachnophobia, please click away. It's just a fake spider. Yes, they've got 8 legs. Maybe we should make some more spider products for Halloween time. How about that one, eh? I'm obviously pretty certain it looks quite nice, eh? It's got a colour combination of dark brown and grey. Maybe dark brown. It looks quite nice, eh, that spider. Maybe I must have followed in the same method as I did with that octopus. Fancy that one, eh? That's quite nice. It would put on that diving beetle. Fancy that. That is quite a nice looking product. Clever. Well, I can tell you what, this toy review, well, it wasn't that bad actually, eh? I gotta tell you what, making this toy review, I can tell you what, it must have been pretty difficult making this toy review though, because I've actually noticed there was quite a few mistakes as I made this toy review, because I've noticed I just said the word swimming plumage, but it actually turns out that these guys are in their breeding summer or spring plumage, which is the type of plumage that I would not normally see on a black-headed gull all the time, unless if I go into other parks, like Tudor Grange Park, Woodson Lakes Park, Brookvale Park. You might be able to see those. Sutton Coldfield, Woodenly Pool, specifically though. What else can I see them? Woodson Lake Park in Sunnier as well, which is quite nice, eh? Okay, that product is finished. Maybe Sanders Park in Bromsgrove. It's also a nice park to go to as well, because they've got these species of seagulls though. Well, you know what? This video is pretty much done. And I gotta tell you what, having that naked bed was pretty difficult though, because of the fact I would normally sit on the bed. But yeah, that was pretty hard though, because I've noticed there was quite a few mistakes. And I might come in and fix the problem maybe later on in this video though, try and get the brown streaking on the second winter herring gull. How about that one, eh? Maybe I'll try and do that in another video. Maybe sometime in the future or next week. I don't know. But anyways, if you really have enjoyed this video, please give this video a good like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for some more flip-flop content on YouTube. And as always, thank you so much for watching, YouTubers. And it's goodbye for now. And I'm so glad that the weather is not cold, wet, and windy anymore. Okay, thank you, and goodbye again.